America's Next Top Model's British Invasion finale. One lucky girl will become a cover girl.
I'm gonna make you work today, darling.
The face of dream come true.
Yeah.
And get to grace the pages of Italian Vogue.
Seems like a dancer. She's perfect.
Last week, Brit model Annalise was eliminated. Now, one Brit and one American are left to battle to become America's next top model. Will it be Brit model Sophie, the Oxford girl, who blossomed from a gothy girl into Illuminata?
Because we're posh.
She waitressed and worked harder than ever to make her modeling dreams come true. Sophie impressed the judges with her catwalk, but sometimes struggled to stand out in her photos.
She looks pregnant.
Can a Brit overcome the odds and win the title?
Yeah!
Or will it be American model Laura, the uninhibited crazy girl from Scotia, New York?
What makes you feel powerful?
Really good sex.
Who overcame her difficult childhood to rise to the top in the competition. Laura impressed the judges with her amazing, zagalicious photos.
She is zagging when others are zigging.
But will her questionable walk and wavering confidence affect her chances of winning? With the stakes higher than ever, this is going to be a finale to remember.
Damn straight. I've been fighting this whole time.
I've literally done and given everything I can.
Find out tonight who will be America's next top model.
Final do. Swirling, youthful in the moment. It's happy. It's friggin' happy. Yay! I finally got best photo since being in Macau.
Sophie, wait.
It's just
It's still a competition. Laura's got the stronger book, I've got the stronger walk. Who knows which way this is going to swing. But I got my pink hair back.
Congratulations, Sophie. You're in the final two.
When I was younger, I didn't believe that I would do anything like this.
Oh, yay, Laura. Let's do a victory lap.
I get to push myself farther than I ever thought I could possibly do. I know that if I win this, I can take these prizes and transform it into something that even Tyra didn't know.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, my Brit.
My US.
I love Sophie, but she's my competition. And there is nothing that's going to stop me or hold me back. This is America's Next Top Model.
Caramel, Laura. Caramel. Just caramel for two.
Tomorrow is going to be a blast. Fierce in love.
Tyra! I don't know. I think if it was cover girl, it'd be a bit more obvious. Blast.
Smashing. Oh my God, Sophie.
Good morning.
Morning.
So how excited are you guys to be standing here final two?
Yes. So excited.
It's a big deal, right?
Yes.
So your CoverGirl print shoot and commercial today is for CoverGirl Blast Lipstick. But I want to let you guys know something. We've actually been shooting your CoverGirl commercial this entire competition. So from backstage at Toronto Fashion Week to shooting your music videos all the way to your go-sees in Hong Kong. Now remember, the winner of America's Next Top Model is going to have the print ad that we shoot today appear in a national magazine. Now shooting your photo shoot is the fabulous Jez Smith.
Congratulations on making it this far, girls.
There's a lot of pressure on this shoot today, wouldn't you say?
It's all just about what's going on here.
I'm going to send you guys back to hair and makeup where you're going to find your scripts. All right? See ya.
See you soon.
So let me hear how you read it.
Want to know what it takes to be a cover?
Okay, right there, I'm going to just stop you. You want to make sure that you're kind of relating to people watching, like, I'm your good girlfriend. So don't even look at that. You already know the first line. Talk to me.
Want to know what it takes to be a cover girl?
There is Laura.
I really have to nail this. This is what is really going to set you apart. So I'm really excited for this all to go on, but nervous at the same time.
Want to know what it takes to be a cover girl? Listen up. It's all about being you.
That read was beautiful. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I'll be very honest with you. You come across like that girl that everyone wants to know.
Whoever wins this is going to have a $100,000 contract with CoverGirl. I love home and I love England, but I would leave England to do this.
Right, please. Rolling.
And action.
Want to know what it takes to be a cover girl? Listen up. Customize your look to fit your life with new Blast Lipstick from CoverGirl.
When you're talking, I'm not going to go, listen up. Like if I throw back, especially when we're shooting beauty, this is what it looks like.
Want to know what it takes to be a cover girl? Listen up. It's all about being you. Every side of you. Daring to demure, naughty to nice.
I'm looking at it and it makes me smile, is when you go naughty to nice and you're bringing the little shoulder forward.
I've been to the top 2 before and I failed and I know how crap that feels, so there's a lot of pressure for me to not come second again.
New Blast Lipstick from Easy, Breezy, Beautiful CoverGirl.
This shot we're going to do first, I always need you looking into the camera.
Into the camera.
Always for this one. Then we're going to change it and then you won't be. But let's just talk about this one first. Now, it doesn't have to be kind of sweet and girly. This is truly about, you know, being yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Should we shoot?
Be gentle.
It's all about lipstick. But I'm just seeing this real clenched moment. I don't know if it's because you're trying not to pucker, and it's really not flattering. The cover girls of today, they're edgier. They don't have to be this kind of soft, serene, bland, vanilla version. Laura, if anybody, I expected would knock this out of the park. She's always so daring in front of the camera. But today in a beauty shot, she was self-conscious, she was nervous.
Australian's coming for me. Remember, there's got to be some eye contact.
I'm just telling myself I've got to pull this together because there's no second chances anymore. You have to keep going.
If you win this competition, this becomes a real ad in a national magazine. I'm going to make you work today, darling.
Yeah.
Get this shot. You get to shoot 500 frames.
Trying to relax, and all of a sudden, I feel like I'm about to faint. Like, I'm trying the best not to show it on my face.
I think all the pressure's getting to you. It's, you know, top 2, but it's still just taking photos. Like, this is a fun thing. The idea for this shot is that you're sort of checking yourself out. So there'll be, the actual final image will be your face and then your profile, so front on.
It hit me. I start shaking. I start sweating. I felt so sick.
So you're just feeling a bit faint. Let's just take 5, get yourself together. Halfway through the shoot with Laura, I noticed that it wasn't just a normal kind of nervousness that was happening. There was a real struggle going on. And now we're getting some really cute little shots.
Thanks. So, I wish I don't know, just feel really weird right now.
That's all right.
I'm embarrassed more than anything in the world right now. And I don't know what to do. This has never happened to me before in my life.
You're gonna be okay.
Let's work through this
All right.
together.
Yes,
together.
we can do this. That's it. Do you know what, guys? I don't think that was fabulous.
Okay, Laura, it's time to change for your commercial shoot.
The amazing thing about her was that she was really struggling, but she did step up, and she came up with some really great stuff. I mean, there was something quite serious going on with her, and I was really concerned for her.
Oh my God, it was like my world was collapsing. And there's nothing scary in this world when you don't know what's going on. Like, I'm shaking, my chest starts to tighten, and I'm having a hard time breathing. Oh my God, I need to finish that commercial.
Blood sugar really low.
It felt like someone was like around my throat, like choking me, and I couldn't say anything.
We need a medic here, guys. I don't know what has triggered this reaction in her body, but it's a very real and very severe reaction we're seeing. All right, let's get her up. So we had to send her to the hospital. There was nothing we could do.
Laura?
I'm shaking on the floor, freaking out and not knowing what's going on. My vision starts to blur, things get dark. I have to go into a van, they send me to the hospital. Oh my God, what's gonna happen with my CoverGirl things now? I need to finish that commercial.
want to let you know, so Laura really isn't feeling well. She's at the hospital. They are taking care of her, so I want you to know that she's being taken care of. In the meantime, start shooting. You have to shoot 2 shots.
I can't believe that Laura's been taken away to the hospital, and I'm just about to go on for my photo shoot. Like, I'm worried about her, but like, I have to be strong. I have to overcome this. I have to get a good shot. I have to get the judges to like it.
Lots of personality and lots of energy, okay? Give me a range of different expressions. Okay, that's just crazy.
I don't feel like anybody particularly thinks the Brit can win. And for me, this is the last chance to take this to the next step and to make it in the States. And that's the dream.
That's good. Have fun. Well, I think that was fabulous. We're done. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap because we're not going to be able to shoot any more on Laura today.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if we're going to be able to get a commercial.
I came back to the villa, and the first thing I did was I needed to call my mom. Hey, I'm back at the hotel. So, today I had a panic attack. Okay. And I've never had one before, and it was extremely scary. I find out that it was a panic attack, and the problem is with me is that a lot of times I just suppress things and I push things back. But I can take this, and I know I can.
I think it sounds better.
I feel better.
I had one. It was the scariest thing I've ever went through. I thought I was going to die.
I mean, there's a lot on the line right now. I'm sorry I made you worry. It's scary to know that a panic attack is such a big deal. I'm gonna get some sleep and then I'm gonna go back to kicking ass, I promise.
Okay, you do it, girl.
All right, I love you.
We love you.
Bye. Hey, girl. Hey. Come here, please.
This might be a competition, but at the end of the day, me and Laura are good friends. Like, I don't want anything to happen to her, and especially, you know, we're in a different country.
I've never had a panic attack before, but apparently that's what I had.
And I know how that feels, and it's absolutely crushing.
Today, you guys are doing your photo shoot in the Macau Tower.
My body like went into some kind of weird shock because I've never been like that. I was like hyperventilating.
Oh, Laura! This is so not like you. What have they done to my Laura? Buongiorno, bellissimus.
Buongiorno, bellissima. Fierce in love, Tyra.
That's not even Chinese.
We're going to Italy.
Oh my god, that'd be so fun.
Hello girls, I'm Valentina Serra, fashion editor for Vogue Italia. We are here at the Six Sense Spa at MGM Macau for today's Vogue Italia photo shoot.
Oh my gosh. I am a working model in London, but this is like the biggest thing I will ever shoot in my life.
How are you feeling today?
Feeling like a new person.
This is the real deal, so you really got to bring your A game. It's going to be a beautiful, hyper-stylized, spa-inspired shoot. But only the winner of America's Next Top Model will actually have their pictures published.
So good luck, I will be your stylist for today, and let's do hair and makeup.
After the panic attack yesterday and everything that went down, this is my chance to show people I can model.
Sophie is super elegant and sophisticated. I really appreciate her.
A bit modelly still, just soften it down a little bit.
It's sad to think that if I don't win, you just won't see those photos. They will just not exist.
I think with Sophie, this style of shoot was not so suited to her. Sophie struggled a little bit. Arch in the back, yeah, that's better.
Bella. I think this is very much Laura's forte. It's kind of the nakedness.
That's gorgeous.
She seems like a dancer. She's perfect. If I have to book a girl for a job, consider the picture I did today. I prefer Laura.
That's quite nice with the hips pushed against the wall and the... Yeah. Right up until today, I would have gone Sophie, Sophie, Sophie. But after today, I think Laura, she just really shone. We got it. Let's move on. So now I think it's neck and neck. It's a wrap, guys. Thanks, everyone.
Hi. So take two. Give me a hug, first of all.
I came back to the villa, and Jay comes to talk to me, and he's like, we're going to try to fit in your shoot, you know, we're going to do it.
The fact that we've shot so much other footage throughout the course of the competition, I think it's all going to marry together really well.
We're shooting in the Cas Villa, and I'm not going to lie, I'm freaking nervous as hell.
Action.
Want to know what it takes to be a cover girl? Listen up. It's all about being you. Every side of you. Daring to demure, naughty to nice.
Good. We're going to go again.
Be honest. Be beautiful. Be real.
I'm feeling so happy that I'm having a second chance to finish my shoot.
Now there's a lipstick with a flip side. Just like you.
After watching Laura break down yesterday, you know, at first I was wondering, can she handle the pressure of being in this business? And you know what? I believe she can be in this business and she can push through anything now.
New Blast lipstick from Easy, Breezy, Beautiful Cover Girl.
And cut. I'm going to call it a wrap on your line reads now.
Thank you.
Tyra Mail! This is our last one!
Time to show the world the real you.
Listen up, Tyra! It's the catwalk of every single catwalk.
We are doing a runway for Forever 21. And I feel like I've got this extra drive, this extra push, this extra vigor and hunger for it. 1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3. I've done this before. I've been in the final 2. And not being called out will be absolutely crushing because that will kind of, you know, be it for me.
Only one will be named America's Next Top Model.
I'm so grateful to see Tyra. Yay! I think it'll be really nice because she can finally be there to see the real us. How are you?
Tyra surprises us in the villa. She's here. We need, you know, someone who can really relate to everything we're going through.
So, I want to talk to each of you individually about this journey. All right, let's go talk.
It's so amazing to see Tyra Banks, but it doesn't feel real.
Now, I know that you had a panic attack, and did you pass out?
I almost passed out. My vision started to go, but it was the scariest thing I've ever gone, the scariest thing that's ever happened to me, Tyra.
Do you think it had anything to do with the pressure and, the final 2 and, what that means? And
I think it definitely hits you what that really means. I don't want Tyra to ever think that I've lost my fight, that I gave up, because I'm not done. I'm not ready to stop.
One of the things that I've noticed just in life in general is that when someone is crazy and doing all this stuff, they're covering pain. Mm-hmm. Would you say that the pirate in you is covering something?
All the things that happened in my family.
Like what?
I remember when I was 9 years old and I'd come home from school and the smell of alcohol would be in my nose. And it's that never leaves you.
Well, at home, it seems like you had to be the caregiver. You had to be responsible because everything else was chaotic. You know, sometimes some of the strongest people in the world have gone through hell, and it has made them really, really strong. And you're one of those people. So I'm proud of you.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
She wasn't just a judge. She was Tyra Banks, you know, a person just like everybody else.
There she is. I have been thinking what I am going to say to Tyra all throughout this competition. And then Tyra walks in, and I'm just like, ah! And everything kind of freezes up.
What do you think about being a Brit? You're the only Brit. This is America's Next Top Model. What do you think your chances are of winning?
In my head, I was like, why not? And you said it in judging, we had 4 Brits, and 2 US, we could see it's not biased. I know that my pictures aren't as strong as Laura's, I know that she's always been my biggest competition. I said it from the start.
Sometimes in judging, when I call your name and I give you your photo, you're teary. Yeah, and I always wonder, what is she thinking?
There's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of pressure.
You're nervous. Well, I don't call you Illuminata for nothing. There's a reason. It's because you do light up a room, and you do have something that makes people want to get to know you. If I was 21, I'd want to be your friend.
Aww.
I'd see you as somebody that is not a cookie cutter. Pretty. Your eyes are too far apart. Your chin is a little short. No, but that's what makes a good model. It's something that's a little off, a little different. And your personality is just exponentially beautiful. What are we crying for now?
I don't know, I'm just happy.
Oh my gosh, such an emotional wreck. Look what you do to me every time.
How are you guys doing now? Nerves?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Final runway. This is the big moment. For tonight's fashion show, you guys are going to be modeling clothes from Forever 21 in the MGM Macau. Now, this is absolutely not a regular runway show. For the first time in top model history, we're doing a holographic runway show where you'll be interacting with lifelike images and walking in sync with the outline of your own body. Yeah. And I'm not going to lie, this is really difficult. Timing is key. All right, now to help you guys out are some familiar faces. We have Catherine, Ebony, Alicia, last but not least, Miss Annalise.
I was really excited to see Annalise. The rest of them, not so excited about it. I was like, oh, hi.
Now, not to add any more pressure, but this is the last chance for you two to prove to the judges that you have what it takes to be America's Next Top Model. Okay? So you can go up there to hair and makeup.
With her, we just want if we can put some extra blonde in if we have. We're going to put the red and blue at the back.
How have you been?
Just bitterness. Conversations out of bitterness.
I do strongly believe that if I stayed in the competition, these girls would be frightened because I'd be in that final and I would mash them up on that runway because I would have won.
Don't forget, if you're exiting from the far of the screen, you're going to run from the back of the screen to get changed because they are less than 90-second changes, okay?
I'm so terrified because I know our outfit changes are insane. We have to do it in like less than a minute and a half.
If you miss an earring or you miss a bracelet, I don't care. You cannot be late. You need to hit them off.
I know that Laura's book is like stronger than mine, but then I feel like at the moment my walk's stronger than Laura's walk. So we both have our strengths and weaknesses.
How are you guys feeling right now? Good?
Great, really good.
Nervous, though?
Yes.
I mean, obviously, when you guys are in those other choreographed moments, when you're fighting and this, that, you have to get into that moment differently than you would when you're just runway walking.
I'm so nervous. I've got like fighting scenes, I've got dandelions to blow. Like there is a lot to remember and I am freaking out. I think it's too much to be like, Is it more just like...
I mean, there's a lot on the line right now. I've got to just make sure that I don't let the pressure take me over.
You can do this, so... We can both do this.
Feeling right now?
Wonderful.
Feeling
scared
good?
as hell, but wonderful.
I think I'm the underdog at the moment. I think that nobody believes that it can be a Brit that wins.
You got your lion.
Got my lion.
Your big MGM lion.
Yes. I've had so much trouble with my runway walk in the past, but I need to prove to the judges that I won't embarrass them for giving me this one last chance.
Wow, really? That's so true.
Tyra?
Action. Tyra?
What's going on is one of the most amazing shows in top model history. Guys, everybody in your first order. Hello, welcome to the show. It's going to be amazing. Enjoy.
I feel like I've come a long way with my runway walk.
Yeah, girl.
And I look over to the audience and I give them a wink. I'm like, yeah, that's right.
We have go change, go change. All right, Sophie, you're up.
I just want to stay in that light. It doesn't sound that hard, like just walk in a light, but you can't see the light.
That's great.
Angelo, I need the next girl.
Alicia, you have to feel your shadow. Like if you walk in front of it, if you're in the dark, we can't see you.
Okay.
In the backstage, it is so freaking chaotic. And we have to get through this in time and get on that runway. I'm good. Let's do this.
Just hurry up and change.
Literally, I'm standing there like a doll and people are just undressing and putting stuff on. Go, go, go. You got it? It's just pure chaos and madness back there. It's mental.
Is the earring coming out? Just try and do one ear.
Quickly, let's get Sophie moving.
Here we go.
Well, she missed her earrings.
As I'm walking on the runway, I feel really special, you know. I just feel really lucky to be part of it, and I really am enjoying it.
Oh, yeah, she's feeling it now.
Hurry up, hurry up.
I'm still a pirate, but I took this whole experience and embraced it and really tried to learn and grow and make me a better me.
Here we go. So we both walk on for the dandelion scene, and it's just like that pure competitive. I'm just looking at her, and we both know we're going to want to outwalk each other.
Is this the right order for the finale? Remember, lots of energy when you're out there, okay?
I need to go into panel and just hope that what I've done has been enough. I just feel like I've been quite consistent throughout the competition, and I have no regrets. I couldn't have given them any more.
It's a bit weird. Like, that's it now.
I feel relief.
That is it.
Yeah.
We did our best.
I know fully how much this means to me. With all the demons I have to fight, I'm going to continue to fight them.
Well, here we are. Two lovely ladies representing their countries, the U.S. and the U.K. You know our judges, Nigel Barker, noted fashion photographer, Kelly Catrone, fashion PR maven, she is legendary. And we have Mr. J. Manuel. He is the creative director of your photo shoots, and he is going to help determine who is America's next top model. So let's talk about our prizes, because they are so very real right now. The winner will receive a fashion spread in Italian Vogue, or Vogue Italia, and will appear on Vogue.it. She will have a position as a celebrity guest correspondent for Extra. She will have a single produced by CBS. She will be named as the new face of the America's Next Top Model fragrance, Dream Come True. She will be offered a contract with LA Models, the modeling agency that I started with many years ago, as well as New York Model Management. And she will receive a $100,000 contract with CoverGirl Cosmetics. Shall we get started?
Yeah.
You all look absolutely stunning. You were in a Forever 21 fashion show last night. We are going to start with Laura and your performance.
Laura, you look like you were having fun. But you've got to remember to sort of enjoy the moment, but control it.
Laura, for me, your personality is super cool, really rock and roll. And I felt like when I watched you on the catwalk, yes, you were like, hi, look, I'm a nice person. It was really kind of a forced look.
I continued to hear about this horrid walk that you had. You know, to see you on the runway, I was like, I didn't see the horrible walk. And, you know, I was like, whoa. And you commanded the stage and were like, all eyes were on you, bam. But all eyes were also on that side, smoochy tooch smirk. And it's almost like you couldn't help yourself. Yeah. You know, you're feeling hot, and then it softened. It's almost like you caught yourself. Sophie, you walked in the fashion show for Forever 21 as well.
I thought you were very elegant, your walk is strong, and you were aware of the audience.
Your body language when you blew the dandelion was genius. Your top of your body was like this, and then your lower half was like bent backwards almost, with the legs going behind you. It was really beautiful.
I thought there was a confidence, especially when you were walking with the samurai sword. I like the fact that you kind of pushed through.
Now it's time to see your CoverGirl commercials,
which includes the candid shots from throughout this cycle.
Want to know what it takes to be a CoverGirl? Listen up. It's all about being you. Every side of you. Daring to demure, naughty to nice. Be honest, be beautiful, be real. Customize your look to fit your life with new Blast Lipstick from CoverGirl. Creamy color on one end, shimmery color on the other. Expertly matched. Now there's a lipstick for the flip side, just like you. New Blast lipstick from Easy, Breezy, Beautiful, CoverGirl.
That is actually one of my favorite CoverGirl commercials we've done.
It's footage from the entire cycle.
Every time you were like not actually focusing on the camera, stunning. But when you look at the camera, I see too much of it.
You looked nervous and aware. Your lips almost look like they are paralyzed like this.
But how beautiful in between.
Do you want to talk to the judges about when we shot your line reads?
We shot the line reads actually the day after. On the day of the CoverGirl shoot, I had my first ever panic attack. I was starting to go into a shaking fit. I was gasping for air. The worst part was the whole time I was just thinking, God, I'm so embarrassed and I'm so upset that I'm making everybody have to do all this work and worry about me.
Welcome to the fashion world. It happens.
What do you think would happen in a non-top model situation with something like that?
The most likely thing is you just be swapped out like that, unless you are Christy Turlington and Tyra Banks. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're expendable, and they will swap you out if you're in any major city just like that.
Sophie, are you ready to see your CoverGirl moment?
Want to know what it takes to be a CoverGirl? Listen up. It's all about being you. Every side of you. Daring to demure, naughty to nice. Be honest, be beautiful, be real. Customize your look to fit your life with New Blast Lipstick from CoverGirl. Creamy colour on one end, shimmery colour on the other. Expertly matched. Now there's a lipstick with a flip side, just like you. New Blast Lipstick from Easy, Breezy, Beautiful CoverGirl.
Great voice, believable, although I wasn't crazy about all your in-between camera moments. Not like some of Laura's moments where I really believed I was voyeuristically looking at a girl just having fun.
And you're Illuminata, so I expected like to see scenes where you're like just going, you know, kind of at it in a natural but like effervescent way. I didn't see that. But your read was fantastic.
When you stepped on set, blew me away. Just even the way you go expertly matched. Everything was just so cute and quirky.
You looked a little Edie Sedgwick like after a party for me.
Do you remember when we were sitting on the bed the other day and I said, you're the type of girl that if I was your age, I'd want to be your friend. But that girl that I think is so fantastic was not in that CoverGirl commercial in the candid moments. So now it's time to see the print ads. We're going to start with Laura's. And here's your best shot.
What I really love about the shot is you were starting to feel the pressure of the competition, but you cannot see the panic.
I don't really love it. I don't love your shot on the right. Your shot on the left is okay.
You have these beautiful full lips that I relate to as a woman of color, and you have a certain sass and a little twinkle in your eye that I like. Okay? Sophie, now it's time to see your best CoverGirl double trouble.
I love the eyes. It's focused, it's sharp, not looking at the glass of the lens. It's looking through it to the person. It's making an actual human contact.
I mean, Sophie, for me, the shot's superstar. You're the hot, cool British model, and you can come in here with pink hair and you can sell lipstick.
So now it is time for the judges to deliberate. And when I call you back, I will announce which one of you is America's Next Top Model. America and the UK are head-to-head right now, and we have to make a decision. Don't be favoring people that sound like you. And don't be favoring people that sound like you.
You know what actually is really interesting about this deliberation just in general? For the course of this competition, I've never gotten to a point where at the end we have two girls that you really like.
I feel like it's my job sometimes to be hard on them and like really kind of call it from the place of a publicist, but I think they've both grown so much and they're incredibly beautiful.
Okay, so do you remember that shoot where they had to style themselves and put everything together? It was pretty much...
That was my challenge. I worked with them.
This series of photographs is when they both started to stand out for their own thing. You know, there's Laura kicking her foot, attitude, there's where that kind of punk sort of rock and roll element of her came out. It's like, yeah, whatever.
And Sophie ended up, to me, looking like kind of a modern Kate Moss.
Sophie really came alive on that shoot. She was like Charlie Chaplin's great-granddaughter.
She just doesn't fall into that typical lineup of just pretty girls. There's almost this little bit...
But neither does Laura. One of my favorite shots out of the whole bunch, where I think when the girls really came alive, was with the Kardashians. There is Laura, upside down, broken like a doll. For me, I'm like, wow, what can I do with this picture? I want to put this picture in my salon if I had one.
She makes noise. She goes out and makes noise.
But who's going to get booked?
Laura.
Sophie, Illuminata.
Are those Illuminata hands?
I might pick Sophie for a casting before I would pick Laura. Because Laura actually is prettier on film than she is in person.
Do you remember the music videos? Do you remember Sophie was super sexy?
They all know me, I'm Sophie.
Her hair that day in that silver glitter dress, she was so beautiful. That's when she really won my heart as a model.
I was like, this girl cannot dance. I can tell she has no rhythm. But her presence was so strong. You know, she was like, I can't dance, but it doesn't matter. And I was like, okay, I'm sold too.
So then she sold you.
She sold me.
What did Laura do? She just
Laura was super snarly.
She was a little too snarly.
Hi, I'm Laura. You zig, I zag.
That shoot with the silkworms, not only did Laura bring forth emotion and hold on to her inspiration, but at the same time, she gave interesting pose after interesting pose. Whereas Sophie sat in that shoot and just thought of her boyfriend cheating on her and almost wept through it. And, you know, I want someone who makes some noise, someone who is a little unconventional.
Laura, for me, the shot that she got with Nigel up there was unbelievable.
Laura just came alive. One of the things I love about Laura is that she's willing to do whatever it takes to get the picture. For a photographer, that's inspirational.
But you said she was so crazy on the sidewalk, you had to sit her down.
It's one of those things where crazy, 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 too much, too much. No, stop, Laura, don't do that. Oh, don't fall off. You're going to ruin the dress. You're going to... But then I also get the magic.
When the girls came to Toronto Fashion Week, they got to meet with designers, and just seeing the feedback, people remembered Sophie, and she did well, and I think the press loved her. I think she had a different look on the runway.
When all the girls were here at the beginning of the competition, I didn't really notice Sophie. She was just one of the group. The makeover transformed her. All of a sudden, with the pink hair, she came alive, she was like a little light, you named her Illuminata, and since then she's shone.
The person who keeps on trying prevails. From a PR standpoint, she was runner-up in Britain, then she comes here and she wins. It's a great PR story. She's the little engine that could. She didn't give up. She kept going. She has pink hair.
I think Laura would be so much fun as a correspondent on Extra.
I think Sophie is the one. Absolutely, that cute little English voice.
She's demure. She's not so over the top. Her energy's not going to freak out a movie star. I guarantee you she'd be like Jude Law's new girlfriend.
I thought the fragrance shot of Laura was stunning, absolutely gorgeous, you know, dreamy.
But what's up with the panic attack? Because that does make me nervous.
We've all had moments where we've broken down.
Panic attack is different than, like, I'm crying and I'm sad or I'm scared.
I mean, there are plenty of people that have panic attacks that work in the fashion industry. But she's going to have to find a way
But what
to
I feel we have is a potential that I haven't seen very often on America's Next Top Model. This is someone who is beautiful and real, and in such a way that it's stunning to watch. And people out there in the business will go the extra mile to make someone like her work.
You know, I actually thought Sophie was just going to come in and ace this competition. And I can't believe how close it's actually gotten, like down to the wire, between Laura and Sophie.
America's Next Top Model is either an American or she's a Brit. The judges have deliberated long and hard, and we have reached a decision. Laura and Sophie, please step forward. What a journey you two have been on. Interesting that you are both allies in this war. If we think about the history of our two countries here, the U.S. and the UK were at battle during the Revolutionary War. And now the countries are allies, just like Laura and Sophie. But the battle continues, and only one of you will be America's Next Top Model. Will it be Laura from Scotia, New York, the rocking rebel girl that doesn't zig, but she zags? She marches to her own beat, and the judges love her for that. Or will it be Sophie from Oxford, England, the sweet girl that walks into a room and just lights it up, and people want to be her friend? But there can only be one America's Next Top Model. How do you feel right now, Laura?
My heart is just racing.
Sophie, how do you feel?
I feel like I can't quite connect to how huge it is.
America's Next Top Model is... Sophie!
I was like, what? I think my reaction is just like, oh my God.
You rock. You were amazing. I think that you are going to be a high fashion model. You have skills.
I made it this far, you know, it's like I got through all this freaking emotional stuff.
And hold on to the zag thing.
Till the end.
Okay?
Till the end. I'm not just gonna give up. Just because my face wasn't on the screen this time doesn't mean it's not gonna be on the screen another time.
I never thought a Brit could win America's Next Top Model. America's Next Top Model!
You're America's Next Top Model, so you need American swagger. You need... Yeah, I'm all that. I know it. Yeah, I'm a Illuminata. Let's try it.
I'm all that. I'm a Limonada. I'll come in here and I'll show you all what I got. I've been fighting for this for years and years, and I've done it. I was the little one in the countryside. I went for Britain's Next Top Model. I didn't quite make it. I kept on going. I got myself an agency. I kept on working. I came over here. I kept fighting and fighting, and it just shows that you will get there. It is true. I've just done it, you know. This is what it feels like to win.
Oh, it feels like. Oh, she's liking it now.
I'm a cover girl. I'm in Vogue. I am America's Next Top Model.
Hey everybody, are you fierce enough to be a part of Top Model? Well, next cycle, we're turning the show over to you. Your vote will help to decide who stays and who goes. And guess what? Your video messages could appear during judging as well. Vote on Facebook for your favorite girls